Moisturize the skin. We gotta get the other one so this one doesn't get jealous.
So that's it.
No more, huh?
Well, a couple of years ago, the one was a boy that had wandered out of his apartment building, not even, and he couldn't get back in the winter.
Jeez.
And that, for what he said, must have been about 24 hours. He just says, yeah. And that was just an accident because the child couldn't get back in the door. He could open it, but you couldn't get back in. And the camera showed him trying to get back in. And when he couldn't get back in, he decided to go around the front. But I guess he got a little, what's the word I want to use?
Disoriented. Yep.
Yeah, and he never made it. So it's sad.
It is. How long have your toenails been like this?
I don't know, about 5 years, easy, at least.
They weren't like that before, though, huh? They were relatively normal?
Yes.
What do you think happened?
I have no idea. I said to when we were away on a cruise, I don't know whether the water or whatever, but I mean, it wasn't this bad. And then when I became a diabetic, all of a sudden, within about 2 years, it started to discolor,
Well, all the nails have toenail fungus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And as we've discussed in the past, very hard to treat. At this stage, oral medication might be your best option to treat all of them. But when you're taking other medication, your health, that's the main reason why a lot of people can't take it. So sometimes the best thing to do is exactly what we're doing, is just maintain them. Trim them back as far as we can. Make them nice and short and thin. And they don't cause you any pain.
No, not yet.
Good thing you're a pretty boy, so no one's looking at your feet.
Yes. I got backup.
Yeah, I should be filming your feet. I should be filming you. You're the movie star.
So when you're finished all this, where will we be able to see you?
It's actually going to be on A&E.
Oh, okay. Now I watch A&E quite a bit.
So have you seen any promos? They're doing on-air promos right now for the toe bro.
No, I'll be honest, no.
Well, you should look out for it because it's called the toe bro.
The who? Toe guru?
Toe bro.
Oh, toe bro.
I'm no guru. I'm just some guy. I'm the toe bro.
I sort of like
the guru toe.
Yeah.
So this is how it started. Me just filming, cutting toenails, putting it on YouTube, and people watch it. So your feet gonna get a little fame today.
Wow.
Is it still sensitive?
That wasn't, no.
There's a lot of dead skin all underneath the nail. The nail bed has completely changed. It's not flat anymore. It's curled, it's raised, and that's why the nail will always grow this way.
The discoloration, at least the big toe looks normal compared to that other one.
This toe looks a little bit better, but again, still has
fungus
in it, unfortunately. All of these toenails too, but you're right, it's not as bad.
So you're saying oral medication, but then again, see, that's the thing. I guess I would have to monitor
your liver. Yep. Every month, do you take a blood test? Mm-hmm. Determine how your liver function is, and if everything's good, you keep going on it. The one thing that people don't really realize, though, is it might get rid of the fungus, but if your nail has been permanently thickened and damaged, like this one, like all the ones on the other toe, they'll always grow that way.
Oh.
They're not going to change. And the thicker the nail, the more prone it is for fungus in the future because it's a little bit more porous.
Because now we've opened it up more?
Yes, the nail's not healthy, flat, and attached to the nail bed. So that's why it's sometimes really tricky. And sometimes the best option is for us just to maintain the nails.
No, like I say, it's not harming the, what's the word? I don't want to say, I guess pain-wise, there's no.
No.
I mean, I don't even get, my dad used to get it. Being a diabetic, he'd get a lot of tingling in his toes, the nerves.
Yep.
I don't get it at all.
Which is good.
Well, no, I even my family doctor said that. I said, oh yeah, my dad had what do you call it? I see now they're advertising like heat disc thing, put your feet on to get the circulation going. But he had back then it was a little whirlpool thing.
Yep.
And he put the solution in, and it helped him.
Really did, huh?
Yeah, well, whether it's there, you know the old story, whether it's mentally or, you know, but yeah, he felt a lot better. He didn't, he used to say, well, this is much better, especially for the winter.
Winter was a little bit harder for his feet?
Well, I guess with the cold and, you know, summer, he never complained at all. Well, when I say never, sure, it might have been the odd time, but nothing, you know. Winter time, besides his feet always being cold with the circulation, he found it very sensitive in the winter. So he liked having his little foot massage, little foot bath. It's like a mini whirlpool.
He was a little princess for a little bit.
Yeah, every second day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but you see, we knew this family doctor. I said, you know what he's doing? And he said, every second day? I said, yeah. He said, well, we told him once a week.
He's taking advantage, huh?
Well, yeah, because you know what? It felt good.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Because Dr. Evil said to me, it won't harm him. It's not going to harm him. It won't do anything.
Well, you know the good old saying, if it feels good, do it.
You know, a lot of these old country...
Yeah.
Lots of countries have a lot of that old beliefs and all that, you know.
And they're pretty tough, those guys.
You want to know something? Yes. So you sometimes wonder, you know,
there's sometimes some truth to everything, right?
Well, yeah. Well, sure, you would, in this field, you would know that too. Old wives' tales and other stuff people do to soak their feet and all this stuff.
You know what's one for you? You gotta start putting pink nail polish on. It really brings...
I'll get my granddaughter to do that for me.
It'll make you feel much better.
I'm going to tell my wife that. I need it on an RX, though.
I can write that. So what we're going to do now, sir, is just file down all the nails nice and thin like we always do.
Okay.
It's amazing, no matter how much we file down or trim, every 2 months they come right back.
Why is that? Why is it?
Because you're alive. The nails are still growing.
See, I find that amazing. You know? So your assistant broke her arm. Wow.
Yeah, Laura. Yeah, she's my office manager, and for her, she slipped and fell, I think. So, kind of on my own this week.
And you know what the problem is? As you get older, you slip and fall. What's the first thing you do? You put your hands and arms tight.
Yes, that's...
You don't fall. You don't fall like a natural fall. You know, like relax.
Yeah, no.
Automatically. Especially if you get when you're older you get. A friend of ours, she was out doing a little jog. Oh, it's in October. You know, nice weather. And the sidewalk just got a little bit up on one spot. You know, and she's been over that spot I don't know how many times. Well, anyways, she fell, put her hand out, broke her wrist.
Oh.
Well, that still bothers her. And it killed me. As you said, well, you're older now, you just have to manage your pain. It doesn't get painful, but she, with this cold weather, that's what she said, she's really feeling the cold weather in that joint. Actually, when you're finished with this job, you can become a cameraman instead.
That's my real goal, become a cameraman.
Oh,
But you can tell, when it's going to rain a little bit with the
yes. Oh, for sure. And it's not 100%, at least 90%. There are sometimes I feel like it's not raining good.
Only you could figure out if you're going to win the lottery with that thing, huh?
God, oh God.
Or find oil, I don't know.
Find oil. Well, oil's no good right now. Because our government won't help anybody that's got oil to move it to market. So there's not much you can do.
Does it ever hurt when I file the nails?
Not at all.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you miss driving and dealing with all those people?
Not in this weather.
How was working in the winter?
You know what? It's like everything else. You know when they say, take your time. Even though we were bigger and we could rip through the snow a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Especially on a flat ground. Never did.
How are buses in the winter?
Terrible.
Are you guys still sliding around? Or
Of course.
really? With all that weight?
All the way from the ass end. That's where the engine is. Yeah. Thousands of pounds back there. A bus is a shell. It's like your car, only less. There's not much to the front. See the front of the bus?
Yeah.
We've got drivers getting their legs amputated, getting all broken up. Minor accidents. There's just no protection.
Really? You'd think it'd be safe.
You've got more protection in your car. We've got no airbags. We've got nothing.
No?
No, of course not. It costs money.
Jeez.
And there's, like I said, there's no protection. Find how that works. The people always thought, oh, well, you're in a bus, you're okay. I said, no. In the wintertime, you fly a lot.
Really? So you guys just have to take it just as slow, huh?
Oh, well, yeah. It's like sometimes you'll pull into a stop. They say off the road, you know, the stop is there for you, you pull in, then when you go back to the light. If it hasn't been plowed good, now, having said that, City of Toronto is pretty good for bus routes. They get done right away. Doesn't matter what bus route they're out there plowing.
You're doing a good job?
Well, they plow them right away. Sometimes they might not be the best, but it's done. But after that, you just drive accordingly. And going down, you know, in the snow, you really, sometimes, I had to do it once. I was doing Lawrence, and I said, everybody hold on. This is very slippery here, and I'm going to be using the curve to help stop me.
Oh, really?
That's why I do bouncing going down. You do bouncing off, bouncing back. But I let them know. If I tried to say, stay out in the lane, I've been going over to the next lane and hitting something. So, you drive accordingly.
I'm sure you've seen lots of accidents there, huh?
Lots of dandies. We watched the school bus in Caledonia or Eglinton, and it's a big drop there. And there's parked cars on both sides of the street. It's been a bag snowfall. And we're supposed to go down there, and they hadn't cleaned it yet. So the guy in front of me had called it in. So I pulled up behind him. All of a sudden, we get the school bus driver. He says, yeah, typical bus drivers. All you do is sit back. You don't even go down. I said, we're not going down there. I said, we'll hit one of those cars. He says, oh, not me. I've been trained. I says, good. He went down. He must have hit 8 to 10 cars. He went like this. Bang, bang,
Oh
bang.
my gosh. And what, just drove off after and just...
No, he couldn't, even if he wanted to. Because the last couple of cars he hit, he got wedged with his bumper.
Oh my gosh.
An idiot.
And he just...
And he was empty. This is what, if he'd been full, I would have shot him. I mean, there's just no way. And then again, when he crossed over the intersection to go down, he saw him accelerate and said, that's him finished. Done. Because the road wasn't that great.
Do your feet ever get itchy?
You mean as a...
Yeah, in general.
Not really.
But they're dry. We gotta put a little bit more...
They are dry, aren't they?
Yeah, so what I'm using today, I'm gonna be using a foot foam.
Okay.
And this one has a little bit of some antifungal properties.
Oh.
So it can help with athlete's foot, just a little bit of itchy feet without having to get any sort of prescription. So you just got...
I already shaved today. Okay.
You didn't shave, did you shave your toes? You did.
I did. I knew I was being filmed.
So this is
Well,
how...
sometimes I use my wife's cream.
Oh, don't tell her that.
Well,
She better not. If he watched this video.
Well, but you know what the thing is? It's if my feet feel a little more, itchy, is
Yeah.
in the winter. Never in the summer. Is it because of the heat?
It's dry.
Because of the dry.
Skin really dries out in the winter time.
Yeah,
The water, right? So you got to do a little bit more of an effort to...
keep them moist.
Luckily, you got no callus on the bottom. You got baby feet. They're just a little dry. Baby crocodile feet.
Yeah. Let's Baby sounded good. Crocodile is more accurate. Yeah, the feet aren't too bad. I use her cream every 2 or 3 days, but I do it lightly.
Oh, she's measuring it, right?
Yeah.
You fill it back up with water? So
No. Actually, she said to me, she was, last time she was in Costco, she brought this stuff, and I said, who's that for? She said, that's for you.
We're going to do the...
Oh, this is the after?
This is to see what the beauties look like after. Look at that. How do they look to you?
Oh, they look a lot better. There's no ifs and buts.
But that's all we can really do. Shave everything down nice and thin. Moisturize the skin. We gotta get the other one so this one doesn't get jealous. You know how feet are, huh?
Very temperamental.
Are they alive? Are they wiggling? Oh yeah, look at them dance. Those are dancing feet.
Yeah, they are.